I decided to extend this series to part 4 because I wanted to share the rawness of actually getting ready to launch something like a planner. So if you would like to see how I am like struggling right now, feeling and all of those things about my planner releasing tomorrow as I'm filming this, then just keep watching. Change is crazy. Change is crazy. I'm a little bit annoyed, so I just got the quote back from the company that I was telling you guys is going to do the book board for the planners, the hardcover and everything. So I just calculated it out. I sent them basically like a quantity that I wanted them to cut for me. Because, you know, keep in mind, every time they cut one, I really need 2 for each planner. So I just calculated how much it is when it, you know, like with the cost of shipping plus them doing it. And it's almost $1.24 per board, basically. So the one thing I will tell you guys, and I have kind of noticed this for a while, but now that I have all of the costs of everything completed, I wanted to wait. The one downside to doing it yourself is it is a lot more expensive. So, you know, like cost effective wise, if you were to work with a manufacturer or a company overseas or just a company that maybe does it on a larger scale, then you may, well, not you may, you will get, you know, you might get them for like a couple dollars per planner. Whereas these planners, the cost is really high. Like it's almost half the amount of what's being charged. Whereas like, you know, for example, like if you know some of the bigger planner companies, they may only spend like $1.50 or $2 per planner or something crazy like that. And they're ordering thousands of them, and then they can mark it up and they can charge all kinds of different, you know, amounts and stuff. But it's really different when you do it here in the United States and when you choose to do it yourself. It's costly with the printing, all of the different pieces and stuff. So I just want to let you guys know that side of it, because I just was not really expecting it to be that much. Like I knew it was going to be a little bit, but I think in my head I was thinking they might be more like, I don't know, 50 cents a piece, but they are literally $1.24 per thing. So I'm gonna go this route for this first group, I think, just because I've already kind of committed to it and time is running out. So I need to make sure that I have my supplies for the first round of them. But I'm really going to be trying to look for some more cost-effective options moving forward because it's just so expensive. So yeah, that's where I'm at with that. All right, so I'm trying to figure out my bundles right now because I wanted to make sure that I had some different things that you guys or whoever purchases the planner can get that would kind of come inside of a bundle together, so it'll be like a nice discounted price. This is where it can kind of get tricky sometimes because it's like I don't want to exclude anything, I don't want to do too much. I'll show you guys. This is the pouch that comes with this second bundle. I guess the ultimate is what I'm calling it right now, but it says remember why you started. And I also am going to have these available in shirts and sweatshirts too, with this little remember why you started on there, because this is kind of one of my big things about, like, when it comes to overcoming fear and being consistent in that and continuing to do it, it's really important to kind of always remember what brought you here in the first place. And so it's really important. I always talk about this, but I wanted to bring it to some products. And so this pouch is nice because the planner actually fits inside of it, y'all. It fits right inside, and that goes for any of my pouches. This is the one that's going to be part of the bundles, but I mean, obviously this one, and then I have another one that's out there that I've been using, so I don't have it with me, but the Live Up Inspire one. And what's nice is that this still has room for other things. Like you could put, for example, like if you had like a launch pad, you could put that in there, pins, all kind of different stuff in there. So I'm thinking that that's what I'm gonna do for the ultimate, because people may not want a pouch. So I wanna leave essentials to kind of really be like the essential things, or what I feel is essential for using the planner, which is you don't need stickers to use the planner by any means, but it makes it more fun and it kind of makes you more excited about it. So I think I'm gonna probably add like 2 more stickers on there. And so I feel like the essentials one is going to be really sticker heavy. The ultimate one is going to be really product heavy. But you'll still be able to get, I'm trying to figure that out too. Like, y'all, I don't know, I'm trying to figure out if it should be like everything or if it should be like completely 2 different bundles. Should I do a bundle without the planner? Like, this is the stuff that I go through whenever I'm doing things like this. I just go back and forth, and then I have to calculate up the costs of everything and then discount it for a bundle rate and then figure out what the whole value is. I'm sure you guys have seen that before, like when somebody will say, you know, your savings is blah, blah, blah. And they basically just do that. They tally up how much everything costs normally, and then you just discount it how you want to. And the discount, it really just depends on what your goal is still for you to make off of each bundle. So it's kind of hard to say. You could maybe discount it at 10 or 20% off. I think everybody's a little bit different, but you do want to make it significant to where people can be like, oh, you know, this is actually nice savings. Let me get all of this stuff together. I can actually show you guys what I'm working on too. I am creating some weekly kits, and it's just going to be a 2-page kit, and it's going to include everything you need to plan out your week. So I really like, this is like a combo of 2. This was one that I finished. This is a nude one. I'm gonna have 4 color palettes to start, and then I'm gonna be adding way more because I keep reminding myself, I'm like, okay, no one is actually gonna be using the planner. It doesn't start till next year, so I have time. I think sometimes I just get caught up in wanting to have everything, which is not always realistic. So I had to kind of bring myself back, and of course my program is doing this. Oh, here we go. So I'm gonna just zoom in. So each kit will have the weekly stones. You'll get some bun girls in there, and then you get some date cover-ups. This covers up those sections within the planner, like the key 3 project tasks and things like that. Hopefully you guys have seen the flip through, so you can kind of get what I'm talking about when I'm saying that it'll cover up those sections. If you haven't, I'll make sure I have it linked down below. And then the weekly inspiration box will be here, so people will get some different inspirational phrases in there. There's always going to be a little washi strip included in it, and then just tons of fun little icons and things. All right, you guys, so we are down to the wire with this planner. I actually ended up extending, as you'll see, this series to 4 videos because it was just not enough to do 3, or there wasn't enough, like, I didn't want to make the videos extremely long, so I've decided to add a 4th video to the behind the scenes. Hopefully you guys like that, but I mainly just wanted to share with you really quickly. I'm actually driving to go drop off a package really fast to a customer. I forgot to put a straw in one of the orders. Like, you guys, sometimes I get so upset with myself. I know mistakes happen and things, and just like anytime there is like an issue with an order or something, like I'm always just upset because it's myself. So I can't really blame it on anyone or anything like that, and I'm just really hard on myself like that. But anyway, I'm taking the straw now. So what I wanted to share with you guys is that I am just really finding that this planner is really bringing out a lot of truth about who I am, and just, it is really a fear of mine, you guys. And so this morning I actually went live on my Instagram page. I basically shared all of the details and stuff, and anyway, it was just like weird to be talking about it, you know, like people were actually reacting and stuff, and it was just like, okay, you know, like this is an actual thing that's happening. And the biggest piece of advice I can give to anyone, that if you feel like how I feel, like I have told you guys before, this is definitely a fear of mine. This is not something that I just was like hopping on right away. I attempted it before but didn't really go in fully, where this time I'm like 100%, freaking 1,000% in, but I still have my doubts and things like that. And it's not that I don't feel like I'm capable of creating something amazing like this planner, because I just feel like there is so much that just gets wrapped into it. And so, you know, like I reopened my store and all of that stuff. I think that was very successful and it went really well. And so I guess now I just want the planner to do well too. I want it to have great feedback, and I just want to offer as much as I possibly can to give you guys the value. I also want to provide support amongst that, or above all, because I feel like, you know, when you get a planner, you get a new item, sometimes it's nice to have that support or a community or people that can kind of understand where you're at in that aspect. So I have a lot of new things that are going to be coming that are going to be centered around the planner, but I think I'm just kind of in my head, I'm like, is this thing this important enough to do all of this stuff? But I feel like it is. And I think that's where I'm just kind of feeling like, you know, again, it's like that, who am I to be doing all this, y'all? So that's really the biggest mindset shift that I'm trying to make right now, is like, it's not about who am I to do this. It's just like, I am doing this, and God is right there with me. This day has been so hectic. I think I've mentioned on here many times before, but I have a job that I pretty much work full-time for the most part. And I always say pretty much because it's more so like around maybe 30-ish hours a week or so. But it can be a lot depending on the day and what's going on. And I was so annoyed because earlier I'm working on this new email and I saved my changes and stuff. Long story short, I send it over to one of my coworkers so that he can check in and make sure that it looks good and everything. And basically, the changes were gone. So now I have to redo it. Because I have a couple of orders that I want to finish up tonight so that I can clear my queue out for the planners and everything. And I have so much stuff that I need to do, like computer wise. So it's not really like anything to show necessarily, other than we're gonna just be kind of getting a couple of things together. I'm gonna try to get the ribbons done, punching the pages and the sticker pages. My husband, I showed him maybe like a week or two ago how to actually use the portrait, so he knows how to help me with stickers now, which is like really, really cool. So he's gonna help me with those, and then we'll probably get some pages and stuff punched. But I have so much website stuff to do, you guys. It is not even funny. I've been trying to do it as much as I can in between other things, but it's just all piled up till today. So I have to literally list at least about 80% of the planners, basically meaning create the actual products for the shop, add all of the information, the weights, the product descriptions, the different options you can choose from, and all of that stuff, on top of all of the graphics for my website. I have to film a video for 2 different pages. Like, y'all, I be doing the most sometimes with this stuff, but I really do it because I care so much and I really want the experience to be the best it can be. And so I will literally run myself to the ground for a brief time. I don't do it forever, but I will run myself to the ground when it's like really getting up to it. This light is getting weird. When I'm trying to make something amazing, and then once it's out, then I'll be like, whoo, and I can kind of chill a little bit and just, you know, work on the planners and get them out as soon as I can. But anyway, so yeah, this is kind of like, we're down to the wire now. I made a board on my Trello, or a card on my Trello, what do you call it? I made something on my Trello board, y'all. The one I showed you guys in the last video, and I think I called it To the Finish Line is the name of it. And then I have a checklist of everything I need to get done today, and it's gonna feel so good as I just check each thing off. But yeah, so I'm gonna go pick up my ink right now, and then yeah, come along with me. It's launch day, you guys. I apologize for all the noise in the background, but I'm trying to get the website finalized because it's gonna launch in less than 1 hour at this point, actually 45 minutes.
Music mode.
But yeah, y'all, it's getting ready to launch. Avery is, of course, hungry, wants all the snacks. She wants all the snacks, y'all. What can I help you with? Let's see, what can you get? I'm trying to just get everything set up it's so many moving parts of stuff. Bless you. I just want to make sure that it's understood, like how to do everything. I'm always big on like people not being confused. You want some blueberries? Because I feel like it's important. You don't want people to get on there, they've been anticipating something, and then they get on, they have no idea how to shop. So I've tried to make it simple. I'm gonna show you guys how I have it set up. Okay, here you go. Put that back. My house is a mess. Anytime I have like stuff coming up, I just let everything go so that I can get it done, and then there's gonna be a huge cleaning happening this weekend. Emery, blueberries, here. All right, go have a seat, okay? It's blueberries. Okay, so let me show you guys what I'm working on. Okay, so this is the back end of my site really quick. I'm trying to show you guys. So this is what it looks like when you make a navigation bar menu on your website. I can't save it because if I save it, then people will be able to access it right now, and it's only, what time is it? Yeah, it's only 9:16 right now, so I can't hit save yet. But basically what I'm thinking is like when you get on there, there'll be a button that says Live, Love, Inspire Planner. So if you click on that, it'll go to just the page that just tells you about it. Then Learn More will be that same page again, just in case if someone gets confused with the drop down. Shop Full Collection will literally be everything that's new, including the planners, I'm thinking. So like this is all of the new stickers. This is the collection. It'll have all of the new stickers. I have some highlighters now, a new tumbler. Oh, you know what? I did not add the tote bag. I need to add that on here. But yeah, all of that stuff and the planners, of course. So that's what this collection is. It's literally everything. So if you just want to shop the full collection, I think I'm going to actually bring that down. And then you can shop the bundles. It'll take you to this page, and then you just basically, it'll tell you select your planner, and then you can select your bundle. And I have them separately because I've been struggling to find an app that would work to like make everything come together in the way that I needed it to. So for the sake of time and stress to avoid it, I just decided to go this route. So you have to add the planner in the cart first, and then the bundle. I get so anxious about these things, but I think this is the thing that I've been the most anxious about. Like I remember when I first launched my shop, and I apologize about getting kind of emotional, you guys, but I remember when I launched my shop back in 2016, and I put up a post. I would have to even go back on my Instagram and look and see what I did. I don't remember, but I think I probably did some little advertisement or shared my post or whatever. And I had my first order. I remember her name was Jessica. I remember to this day, my first person that ordered, her name was Jessica. And I have not felt like that until this moment when that first happened. I've been nervous about things, like even when I launched my box, and even when I come out with themes for that box and different things, but this just feels like such a bigger thing than me. Even like when I started the business coaching stuff, it's kind of similar to that. I just feel like this is stuff that is so out of my comfort zone, y'all. Comfort zone. And I don't know. I just want everything to be okay. Like, I'm not really that pleased with my little bundle pictures, but I couldn't figure out a way to make it look decent in the small time that I had, because, you know, that's one thing I want to point out. You know, like, I am a mom and I have a job, and I have a household and a husband and just normal life things too, and showing up for other people. So it's like I don't always get a chance to do every single thing I want to do how I want to do it for my business. And so sometimes I'm hard on myself about that. Like, I'm looking at these images now and I'm so upset with the way that they look. But I know that it's gonna be fine, but I'm just like, I don't know, you guys. I'm being really hard on myself right now. I just want everything to go well. I've worked pretty late last night to try to make sure that all of the buttons and everything worked and stuff. But I just hope and pray that things are good. When my store reopened, I had forgot to press a couple buttons for, Printify. And then like some people were like, hey, I can't purchase my pouch. And I was like, oh my God. And, you know, I think it's just one of those things. Something always ends up happening that slips through the cracks when you are just one person. And I've accepted that. It's just because we're not perfect. But anyway, I'm freaking out, you guys. Like, I'm so nervous. And I'm getting all these messages and people just telling me how excited they are about it and everything. And I really don't have a ton for this first go around. This is something, like I said, this is so much bigger than me. I really just wanted to make this part 4 of this to show you guys that it is a lot, you know, and it's so easy to watch somebody do something and you're trying to, I'm just gonna fix one of these graphics because it's bothering me so bad. It's one thing to watch somebody do something and you want to, not even like, well, not copy's not the word, and you want to be that one day. And I've been that for years, and I'm still that. There's so many people that I look up to and I see them and I'm like, oh my gosh, I want to be there and stuff like that. But what I'm basically saying is not that I'm there. What I'm saying is that I'm getting ready to release a planner. I know a lot of you want to do the same thing, or you want to launch a shop, or you want to launch just anything, a subscription box or whatever the case is. Just know that any emotions you are feeling about doing something like that are valid, they're real, and 9 times out of 10 the people that you look up to and that you get information from and their journey that you've been watching, at some point they felt the same way that you have. So you are not alone. Don't feel like there's something wrong with you because you feel that way or anything. I think it's just natural for people to feel nervous, like it's really natural to feel that way. There's not anything wrong with it. And so I just wanted to share that with you guys, because so many times people are always like, I don't know how you do it and everything. And it's like, y'all, I don't know how I do it either. Like, I was so tired last night. I literally wanted to cry sitting on the couch because I had woke up at like 5 in the morning. And then I was up all day working. I didn't get to really do much during the day because I had so much to do for work and, running around after Emery. She was kind of rough yesterday. And then I had all of the stuff that I had left to do for the website. And I just wanted to go to sleep. I just wanted to rest. And so I did as much as I could. And then I figured I would just get up early again this morning. But that's it. I'm going to go now so I can finish this stuff. She's getting upset. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay. I just had to come in here really quick. Okay, y'all, I just got the sweetest message. So first of all, if you guys are not familiar with Freckled Sticker Co., you need to go check her out. Not even because she's a fellow freckle girl, y'all, but she is so sweet. She really looks out for me a lot. Like there's been a few times where she's told me like, hey, check this or whatever. And so she just told me one of my links. Like I have one of those like kind of link tree things, but it's called Milkshake. It's an app that you can get where you can do like your links for your Instagram and stuff, and then you can make it really, really cute. If you go click on my Instagram link, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. But one of the things still had like an old date on it from when my shop was reopening, and she reached out to me to tell me, which I forgot all about, because it's so hard when it's like just you doing everything. It's just, there's so many moving parts, and that kind of stuff happens all the time. I'm like, oh crap, So first of all, I just want to thank her. But then, you guys, she prayed for me and she sent me some really encouraging words. And I'm just so grateful for this community. So many people are sending me messages. I think I just got one from Kiana, one of my clients. She just sent me some balloons. I haven't even gotten a chance to open it yet, though, so I'm not 100% sure. But I needed these things. I didn't need, well, yes, I needed this. This is such a huge day. So I'm just grateful for all of the sweet messages and stuff, because this is not a small thing, at least not to me anyway. I mean, for someone else, it might be like, oh, okay, you're releasing a planner, like, okay, big deal. But for me, it's so much bigger because it's literally solidifying the purpose of why my business started. It's really the fact that I'm still standing and I'm here and that I'm doing something this huge is just such a, you guys, it's an overwhelming thought to even sit here and think about, from just when I first started my business. And this video is probably just gonna be a lot of me just reminiscing and all that, so hopefully it's not boring to you guys. The shop is going live in like 20 minutes. I'm getting ready to start clicking the buttons and stuff and turning it on, but I just had to share that with you guys. Everybody is just so sweet, and I just thank you so much for all of you guys that reach out to me, all of the comments on this series, everything. Please just know that I read every single thing. I pretty much comment and respond to everybody, but I just needed you to know and hear it out of my mouth that I thank you so much. Every one of your words has really helped me get through this process of making it to this point right now to be able to do this. There's been so many times where I'm like, maybe I just won't do it. And you guys are really helping me. So I just want to say thank you. And of course I have to thank God, because without him, obviously none of this would be happening. But I had to just say that. All right, 13 visitors on right now. I just like shot up when I just came on here. It was just on 2 and then it went like doo, 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 doo. So it shows you too where people are located. The map is not matching the number though. Let me refresh it and see. Yeah, see how it's like going up? 14. Yeah, there we go. Now you guys can see all of the people. They're all over. Y'all, when I tell you I'm freaking out right now. And then it even will show you, like, as people are filling up carts, it'll show you active carts, checking out, and then when they've purchased. This is a really nice little dashboard that I like back here. All right, you guys, I feel like I've just been, like, doing these random updates for you. There's not really a whole lot going on other than me working. And then also I have my computer over here just looking at orders as they're coming in and people on the site and everything. But I was just really curious to see, like, what would end up being the, I guess, like, kind of the most popular one so far. You guys are really loving. Ooh, somebody got brush strokes. That's probably my favorite artsy one. I really like the brush strokes one a lot. But yeah, you guys really like the business, like the logo customization one. A lot of people have gotten that one. And then a few people, let me see, I think I've seen a Bun Girl one. I haven't seen an Empire one yet, which I'm surprised. Maybe y'all got tired looking at that one because that was like the main one I was showing. But, oh, actually, no, I'll take it back because I might did get Empire. But yeah, definitely in the running is the logo customization, which I probably will get that one too. I'm still trying to decide which one I want for myself, honestly. I'm really leaning towards maybe doing Bun Girl or brush strokes, and then doing the text customization on there with my name because I use it for 2 businesses. So I don't know if I really want to do the logo one because I kind of wanted to like represent both. I don't know. I know that's kind of weird, but I don't know which one I'm going to go with yet. But let me know if you guys purchased. Let me know below. What planner did you get? I'm so excited for you guys. I'm actually getting ready to send the email off to everybody so far that has purchased, kind of like the first round of people. I have a little email that I put together that I'm going to send off just to say, you know, how excited I am. So I'm going to work on that. But yeah, I just wanted to check in. I'm so excited, so grateful for all of the support already. And we've only been live for like almost 2 or 3 hours. So yeah, I'm really excited.